increased independency. Also, the potential for broader adoption. But this would depend on the effectiveness, safety, and accessibility of the device. So, the financial requirement, we are seeking about 20,000 in funding to support the development and launch of this product. So, expected timeline, it is about 6 months. So, we have planned that 2 months for data collection and normative development, 2 months for prototype development, and 2 months for trial and testing to check the product efficiency. That's all.
Sir, any questions if you have? Same question only. What target populations you are going to do? Is it for only muscle relaxant dysphonia, or in case of hypertonia?
So, in case of like vocal cord palsy, we are focusing upon.
If it is vocal cord palsy, then again you are telling about digital manipulation. And that digital manipulation, most probably you are using for the hypertonia patients.
Yes, sir, but we also do it for unilateral vocal cord paralysis also, like for the midline shift.
So only for vocal cord palsy, so you are targeting only for vocal cord palsy?
Yes, for that. Yeah.
Okay. Just
targeting for now.
So basically, vocal cord palsy is the part of that, but we are not restricted to the vocal cord palsy. That is one part, vocal cord palsy. Then puberphonia, androphonia, and as well as spasmodic dysphonia. These four conditions that is majorly we are targeting. Like in puberphonia, what happened? It takes a long duration of therapy to change their pitch, their loudness, intensity, everything. That needs a really rigorous training and the speech therapy, and sometimes they are not able to change their voice. So what is the best way to change the voice? What we read in the books, that is the digital manipulation. So by manipulating the vocal cord length, we can change our intensity and pitch. So the same concept we are using, but we are not using our fingers for that change. We are using a device, a separated device that can change our length and width of the vocal cord, due to which there is a change in the intensity as well as the pitch of the person. So that will help in the approximation of the vocal cord. And in that condition, in case of palsy, that will totally vocal cord closure will happen in case of hemolytic palsy. And that will also help in the cases of aspiration, because when there is a case of a palsy, there are very high chances of aspiration. The food particles goes into the windpipe. So if there is a device who can shift the vocal cord, then the vocal cord becomes totally closed from the partially closed. So the chances of aspiration is less. Then there is a voice quality improvement and the betterment of their life quality. And in case of puberphonia and androphonia, without going to the surgical procedure, they can able to change their voices according to their convenience. Thank you so much, Dipti. So we have our next presenter, Dr. Rubin Thomas. So kindly share the presentation. Okay, sir. I'll just change.
Is the presentation visible? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Good afternoon to one and all. It's my pleasure to introduce our product in this wonderful conclave on research, innovation, and entrepreneurship. Our product called Vishesh are indigenously developed learning kits focused on children with special needs. This is a collaborative work from Spedicate Labs and All India Institute of Engineering, and the team members are Mr. Timaya, Mr. Ajit, and myself, Dr. Ruben Gomez. Moving on to the crux of the problem. Though there are numerous educational kits in India, very less are focused on children with special needs. Also, Less research is done on these toys and they are not focused on their skills. Addressing these gaps, we are developing a new product that is called as Vishesh to cater to the needs of children with special needs. Moving on to Mr. Rajan.
So what we have set out to achieve here is create an ecosystem of products. We are not creating one product which will solve something. We are creating a full ecosystem of products, and the products through the special children are divided in 8 human intelligences: spatial, body, kinesthetic, linguistic, mathematical. So under each of these intelligences, we are developing level-wise products to develop that skill in a special way. I'll demonstrate this using one of our products, and also I'll also then demonstrate one full series of our products. I'll take a simple product to start with. So this is one of the basic toy that any child uses, which is a stacking toy. So what is the problem with the stacking toy? On the left hand side, what you see is a regular stacking toy that you might have seen. There is no intrinsic motivation. But it is very important for a special child to get this. So what we have done, we have entirely transferred the learning like this. Here if you see there are blocks, same stacking blocks. But the thing is, the moment I stack up, they light up. And each of them lights up with a different color. So this, as when we tried with actual special children here, there was an innate tendency for them to pick up the next piece just to find out what the next piece is. So we have entirely transferred this toy, and using this toy we are also developing stacking based toys, memory based activities. So now the stacking activity has become really fun for them, and we are including color cognitive skills in them. So stacking is now does not require any effort for us being software educated. Now in detail, I will explain you one of our verticals, which is our writing skill. So if you want to develop a writing skill in a child with autism or dyslexia or any other neurological disorder, the first problem that we see is there is a lot of hesitance for the child to get on to in relationship with pen and paper. So how do we break that? So we have one of the product innovation which is called light pen. You might have seen many pens which have lights in them, but the difference between our product is it lights up only when I write. So when I bring this near the paper and do the action of writing, here you see, it lights up only when I write. So there is that motivation now. So now the child, in this stage of learning, all we want the child to do is scribble on the paper, get that ice breaking with pen and paper. So now here, let him hold like this, hold in any other manner. We observe that the child is now willing to scribble on paper just to bring out that light on the. So now in the second stage, once he has started scribbling and paper is not a hindrance now. So the second thing is we want to develop a thin circuit. So when we develop for developing thin circuit, we have a point picking product, and the child has to pick up different colors of coins. In the picture that you see, those are the design of that cup is specifically designed for thin circuit. There is no other way you can pick the coin for doing that thin circuit. Next, once we develop the thin circuit, so next thing is we allow them. There are some unique shapes like this, and with moving ball inside. So the purpose of this is we let the child just play with this. So there is a moving ball inside. Moving ball is nothing but once we take him to writing it on actual paper, this movement of ball is nothing but movement of our hand. So for few initiatives, we just let the child play with this ball. And it intrinsically, psychologically, that movement goes inside them. And if you see, even till at this point, it is not necessary for us to let the child know that we are teaching him writing. So once he plays this, these are all color coded. We have charts like this, which match this color. So next thing is we make him assemble letters. Because these are color coded, this is an again very fun activity for them. So once they are able to assemble all the letters, we are still not able to write. So now there is a magnetic pencil here. So there is a ball. So they already know the movement of the ball by playing this. The same thing after consulted, we make them hold this and do the same activity. So now, after all this activity, when we take them to pen and paper, that story is entirely so easy for them to understand the basic shapes. For anybody who is with dyslexia or autism, it's so easy to write that. So similarly, similar to this writing skills, for every skill we have a set of tools. So if the question is how to develop a writing skill, right now in the market you will say some random products here and there. But the same question is posed to us. We have a series. Level 1, you do this. Level 2, you do this. Level 3, like this. So we similarly across all the skills, even the life skills, we have product for toilet training, we have product for mathematical ability, and all the 8 intelligences that we showed. So we have mathematical ability products. So these are first time being developed. The enough research is put inside this, and we are developing this. And currently, we are doing clinical trials of all these products. And after this, we'll have to take up certification, and 99% of our products are innate development, and we are going for design registration. So after design registration and IP protection, we will be ready for launch. And by doing all this, what we have seen is we are giving the right tools for a special child to express his intelligence. We already know he has intelligence, but there is a lack of tool to express his intelligence. Now, like the way we develop the writing, if we develop other skills with the right tools, their learning environment is going to drastically change. And we have observed this through our clinical trials. And secondly, because a lot of manufacturing is involved in our project, we are employing the local food manufacturing and plant manufacturing community. And also, when they reach around age of 18, we will see that because of this enablement in their learning, there is an increased workforce participation of this social children, which is drastically lacking right now. And for our phase 1 project, where we have plethora of products, we are in view of around 6.5 lakhs catering to our prototyping, testing, and some raw material. And currently, we are in clinical trials, and also our research is going on in multiple other fields also for developing such products. But basically, right now, we are doing clinical trials for all our products, and we will move on to certification. Thank you, sir.
So you have already developed your product, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So are you a registered startup or just?
Yes, sir. We are registered startup. This Educate Pro stands for Special Education Products.
Okay, that's great. Are you availing that government grants and all?
We have not yet received anything, but yes, it is in our plan. But this is one of our efforts here present.
Okay. Have you? Sorry. Are you incubated somewhere else?
Not yet, sir. We are developing everything in-house, and we are in association with All India Institute for our problem statements and clinical trials.
Okay, great. As you are a registered startup, and I'd like to tell you that we are an incubation center. I am from Atal Incubation Center, which is governed by Niti Aayog Government of India. And there are many government grants and all like Startup India Seed Fund and state grants also there, right? You can avail your grants from there. And next thing is that all about the technical things like you are building your prototype by using what? So molding process or 3D printing process?
Right now, 3D printing, but majority we are converting them to wood, and some are molding. And also, I mean, all the technology required, like the PCBs, everything is in-house developed within our labs.
Okay, that's great. Already you have developed and you know what is 3D printing and molding process, right?
Yes.
It's a good
Yes.
thing from like I belong to engineering department. So from my point of view, it's a good thing. Rest up to the other doctors